Hey guys, Craig again with howtopest.com. Let's talk about fruit flies today. We all know how much of an issue that can be, whether it's at the house or it's in a restaurant or a bar establishment. Let's tell you how to get rid of them and what to look for. So in a home itself, it's mainly going to be, and a restaurant, all those, they need a moist, wet spot to reproduce. And the fruit flies, they're generally going to be in rotten fruit. So you need to look for that and you need to discard that. And once you do that, you're going to eliminate most of the problem itself and the eggs. Then you're probably going to have to do either a knockdown or you're just going to have to wait it out until the existing ones, die out. So if you need a knockdown, a lot of times in restaurants, we go in and we throw away all the fruit. We find any wet areas that need to be addressed, and I'll show you how to do that. And usually they need a quick knockdown, so we'll show you the products we use. So if we go into a restaurant, they have fruit flies, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to address where the issue is. And it's like I said, it's going to be the overripe fruit, it's going to be wet and moist areas, and we try to eliminate and clean that and dispose of the fruit. Then what we like to do is we go ahead and we treat the drains just in case we can't get a proper identification and we're not dealing with the fruit flies and we're dealing with more of a drain fly. This is Hotspot. We've showed this in previous videos. How you apply this is with the attached straw that it comes with. You want to put that on there. You point it into the drain you're going to treat, whether that be a sink or a floor drain, and it foams up like a white shaving cream. You squeeze it in there until it starts to come back out of the drain. What it's going to do, it's going to eat up all the gunk in the drain where they may be breeding the drain flies themselves. You can dump bleach and water down the drain all day long, and you're going to bypass where they're actually breeding in that gunk. So it's in the outer edges. That's what the Hotspot is going to take care of. It's going to eat that stuff up. Then bleach, water at a minimal every night is going to keep those drains clean. What happens in restaurants, they're constantly pushing stuff around, mainly food particles. It's getting in there and it's building up that debris and causing that gunk and making it a perfect environment for the drain fly. But let's get back to the fruit flies. So once we do the treatment of the drains, then we move over and we do a knockdown. We knock down usually with CB80. This is going to be a pyrethroid. It's going to be a fast knockdown. It's not going to leave any residual. What you're going to do is you're going to start and kind of work your way out of the area that you're treating. It's going to be sweeps back and forth, usually 2 to 3 second bursts. And that's plenty. This stuff is going to float and then it's going to eventually knock them down. On top of that, what we'll do is we'll use this fruit fly catch trap right here. And how you use this, it has a liquid in there that attracts the actual fruit flies. You just poke it with the attachment that comes. It pokes the holes, exposes the chemical that's in there. And then you want to place this kind of out of sight, out of mind, but it's got to be in the areas of where the fruit flies are conjugating. So where that ripe fruit might have been and stuff like that. Usually if you do these 3 procedures, you're going to take care of that fruit fly problem. It's really a cleanliness issue with throwing away, again, the overripened fruits, sticky things in bars. You're going to have the syrups from the beverage bars. They're going to want to cover those. Most bars have caught on that they do need to cap and cover all the alcohols and the hard alcohols that are on their shelf there. And once that's all done and you work in conjunction with a restaurant, they're going to eliminate that problem. At the house, it's a little easier because you only have to deal with you. So just be aware of overripe bananas you've left laying around, apples, things like that, citrusy fruits, and just make sure you discard them. That's going to take care of the majority of the problem. And then if you need to knock down, go with a CB80. It's perfectly safe. You want to vent the area after you do it. So maybe after you're done, you leave the windows closed for about 10-15 minutes, step out, come back in, vent it all out, and you'll be good to go. Doesn't really leave that much of a residual smell afterwards. If you're asthmatic, it's probably not a good idea to use a CB80. But other than that, great knockdown product. Once again, the Hotspot for the drains. Make sure that you use the straw that comes with it, the tip, and just shake well, point down into the drain until it foams up. Let it sit. It's going to dissipate after about an hour. You won't even know it's there. It's going to go in there and it's going to eat up all that gunk inside the drain. So that's basically it on fruit flies. If you have any questions, please give us a holler at howtopest.com and feel free to comment on this video. Thank you so much.